How's it going, everybody? Ragiroth here. So today we are going to have Rain's Kombat Kast. As you can see, I actually got a Rain mask. I think I got it in the mail later in the day that his trailer dropped. I figured at least wear it for part of it. I'm probably not going to wear it the whole time because it's going to be hard to hear what I have to say and probably can't see my reaction as well. Figured I'd show it off, have the full purple garb today. It's going to start very, very soon, like in 17 seconds. So I am going to share the screen. I apologize for the sound levels because I am going to be, I'm not going to be able to separate them with this one just because it's just too much of a pain to kind of separate it from the long streams like these. I'm going to see what I can do about that. Oh, that's a great start. Hey, there it is.
The Kombat Kast starts now.
Welcome to the Kombat Kast. It has been a while, but we are glad to be back to talk about Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate and the 3 new characters coming with that. Today we're going to specifically talk about one character in particular because here's some news. We're going to have 3 Kombat Casts around Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. So to get started, let's introduce the crew.
But I'm excited for... Oh, yeah, he's nasty up close. I am excited for Rain. I always love when our artists and designers get a chance to reimagine a character that's not in a bunch of games. Like Rain is only been in a couple, so it's really cool to see, new ways to explore his powers and his look and all the aesthetics and all that. It's neat. It's almost like you get to put in a new character in a way. Very different than like Liu Kang or Jax or something.
Yeah. They can't
say mine would have to be
Stephanie. Just kind of give a brief overview on, for some people might not know who Rain is, or
Rain
things like that.
He's an Edenian, and he is the son of Argus, who is an Edenian god. He's almost like the Raiden of that world, like a big wig in the pantheon. And being a demigod makes him very, very arrogant. He is very proud to have these god powers, and that's pretty much all he talks about is how powerful and how great he is. Like half of his quips are telling you to bow before his godhood and stuff. He's very into it. One of the cool new things in this game is he has a guitar, which is an old Indian weapon. It's this short blade thing you put on your knuckles, and it can extend into 3 different blades. And that's new to the series. Previously used a sword in Armageddon, and this is way more interesting in my opinion.
I actually use knives on Armageddon.
And
what kind of play style are we looking at?
Swaggy, I would say. Flashy, really cool combos, more combo starters than most characters have with less restrictions. I think that's probably the coolest thing about him.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So we're going to actually show some Rain videos, and you can kind of talk through them, and we'll show how Rain plays. So let's take a look at just Rain's general fight style.
So to start off, we'll talk about his guitar. He uses it in a bunch of his normals. His uppercut, his jumps, his wake-up attacks, and a bunch of his strings. You can see here this is his back two, just a really quick mid. You can hit confirm, and then this one's really good. It's forward 2. It has really good range. It's got a couple of options. And this version has a crushing blow if it's a counter hit. And the main reason I wanted to show it is it's really gross to me. It feels really painful. This cut freaks me out.
That look painful as hell.
He also uses his powers in his normal attack. You can see here is his 4-4, which is like a sweep kick where he knocks you down.
I know that was fucking.
And he has a back 3 where he literally surfs on a wave. And then he has this really cool back 1-4. And the neat thing is this, you can delay it and then appear on the other side of them. So you can choose to switch sides or not. Now we're showing his throws. And this is notable because, like a few characters, he has 2 crushing blows, 1 on each throw, and they're done with the standard requirement. And this is one I wanted to show just because I think it's extremely nasty. He actually impales their own hand.
Awesome. So that's just his general sort of movement and fight style, sort of the stuff he starts with, his punches and his kicks, pretty much.
His range is not the best. The guitar is really sharp, and it's great for slashing, but it doesn't have the best range. It's pretty much his arm length. But his moves are pretty quick. He's got some decent mids, a pretty fast low. So I would say not the best range, but pretty good when he gets up close. And I think his special moves complement the fact that his normals aren't the farthest reaching, because he has a lot of projectiles in.
And if he touches you once, you're basically going to Prince Schwagtown through Comboville. It's going to be great. It's awesome. What he can connect and do, yeah, it's awesome.
That's not how I would describe it, but that would be accurate, yes.
Yeah.
Let's take that segue and take a look at some of his default special moves.
So first up is the around the world kick. To me, this is the classic Rain move. In this game, one of the new things is we show that he's actually kicking you through a portal and you're coming out the other end. So the move finally makes sense. That sort of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He also had this new water ball where if you travel full screen and then capture the end of the Izuna drop. And it's kind of like Rain Command. You can use it to punish or to end your combos. And it has a crushing blow if he goes full screen, or if it's his armor breaker.
Maybe
so
a little less
if you're in the middle of the combo and you think they're going to break away, you can use that to punish you.
Oh.
And then lastly here, he has this really cool projectile. I think this is one of the neat things about him. It's a very fast, good recovery, high attack, but he has 2 different ways to amplify it. He can either let it hit,
let's keep going with that one.
And this is his evaporate, where he literally turns into a pillar of water, and he then becomes invincible. Projectiles and even normal attacks will just pass by him. So you're going to have to either hit him as he's recovering or hit him as he's coming out of it. It's pretty awesome and controlling.
Awesome. That water move is great. I loved it when I first saw it in the trailer, and
yeah, it looks awesome.
Kodal just gets bodied, so that was fun.
Kodal, he's always getting bodied.
Always getting bodied. Up next, let's take a look at the first variation of Rain.
So this variation is all about his quantum rips into the water realm.
I love that move.
And he gets this new move. It replaces the bubble.
Oh, of course.
And it's like a big full screen, well, not full screen, but like half screen slash. It's got good pushback on block when he amplifies it. And he can actually do it in the air. And what's cool is he can do it in the air 2 different ways. You can go straight across, or you can go down like a dive kick. And it's very, very quick. And if he amplifies it, he gets the second hit. Then he gains this portal. And once he has this on screen, it'll absorb projectiles.
Oh.
Which you can see right here. And the difference with Evaporate is he gets to move around. So you can put the portal out, and then you can like go behind it, advance in front, and it's going to absorb any projectiles. And if he absorbs 2, his crushing blow's loaded. And the next time he gets the slash, he's going to get big damage. So variation 2 has this advancing palm strike, and what's neat is you can actually delay it. You can delay it just a second, you can delay it for a real long time and get a crushing blow. Then he has this splash move, and this actually leaves him standing, and Rain gets advantage. You can use it to end strings, but it also respans if they're in the air. So after a Joker combo, he can do it, and then that prevents them having any knockdown at all. So this is awesome for preemptive anti-Rain. If you look at jump, if you think a jump's coming, you can absolutely regulate the air. If he amplifies it, you get the combo. So what's really cool is this doesn't conflict with the around the world kick. And that means he gets pretty swaggy combos, because you get 2 different combo things. So there's a lot. If you want to use 2 bars, you can really get big damage.
My favorite outfit.
First off, this costume is awesome. I love the hood. So first he gets this tidal wave, which is a really quick low with great, deceptively great range. If he amplifies it, it has 100 active frames.
That is a nice move. Oh.
And this is also great for people that like to duck. And then he also gets the classic NK Trilogy
Oh, okay.
water bubble.
Okay, you can't get that.
Which is a high.
Friggin' gear moves.
So if they won't stop ducking it, you can use the tidal wave, and that's going to regulate, mid-screen. And the neat thing about the bubble is when he amplifies it, he can choose which direction they're going to fall. He gets 4 different options. So
you
can
can't
go
control
back,
it. Wow.
over his head, straight up, or down and bound. And it's 4 different reactions, so 4 different ways to combo them. You could throw them out of the corner. You could throw them into the corner. You can do max damage. You can get really good Oki. There's all.
Interesting to start up for it. I think is actually basically how he started his expert. Just slowly different. Yeah. Isolated. I get it. Yeah, I love the ones that you do anywhere. That's great.
Ploop, ploop.
The flopping is so good. I love it.
That's awesome. So that, in a nutshell, is Rain. Of course, when you get a chance to play Rain, you're going to learn a lot more and figure things out. But that's what we're going to show you today. Any final thoughts on Rain, everyone?
He does have a couple moves that we didn't show that you can choose if you want. He's got the classic trilogy, lifting his arm up and the lightning strikes. He's got a really unique, wacky move where it's this buff and he turns it on and his dashes become faster, which is kind of a weird, fun thing. So there's a couple things to look for
I never really used it, though.
when the game comes out.
His personality is probably one of the most fun, for sure, because he's just a cocky asshole. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
And then I think he'll appeal to multiple different types of players, too. Like, obviously, you got to get up close to do a lot of the damage and the swaggy combos, but you can also do things and stay back with Rain as well and still link into some of those swaggy combos. So I think he's going to appeal to a lot of different player types.
We, again, like I said, this is stream 1 of 3. We'll have 2 more. The next one, so far, right now, you can maybe put it in your calendar, is going to be scheduled for October 28th, and that will be Rambo. So very excited to do that.
Rambo first.
The discussing balance and that sort of thing, we'll probably do on the final one, the final stream with Melina. So other than that,
kind of hoping to do Melina
before we
next,
say goodbye, any final words, Stephanie and Derek?
Okay, so I think we learned some, I guess, neat things. I mean, we mostly saw the same things we've seen in the trailer, just I guess described more. I mean, yeah, I don't really have any negative things to say. Obviously, again, Rain is a character I desperately wanted in this game. And I'm, once again, really pleased with him. I guess my only nitpicks would be that I sort of wish he did use water constructs more in his actual moveset, not just the Fatal Blow and Fatalities. And it is kind of a shame that to sort of, I guess, be able to combo off of some of those classic moves that he was kind of able to do with, pretty easily in the past. You have to either enhance them or kind of equip them. And I guess this isn't really his gameplay. I do really hope that he can get the Ultimate MK3 kind of style outfit, as well as the other ninjas as well. Rain had us one of the most with it. But I'm hopefully they're coming in. I do know that he does have the MK2 one, which is cool, though it's like he's never actually had the MK2 one canonically. I mean, I know the reason they have it is because of the Shang Tsung morph, where it was just the MK2 outfit for all the ninjas he turned into. I mean, hopefully he gets that outfit down the road, but I'm really happy with the outfits he has. I especially love the hooded one. That that one's so sick. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, I guess real quick, last time I'm gonna do this again. Speaking of water, I was in a movie that came out on Amazon recently that my good friend James, his brother, directed it. I had a minor role. It was called Drown the Clown. I'm gonna put a link for that in the description below. Check it out. You can rent or stream it. Again, probably last time really plugging it. I figured it since I have these Rain, transitions, might as well do it. And, and I am, for those of you that have seen, I guess, sort of my, tribute, celebration, parody videos, whatever you want to call them, I've done for some MK characters, or I guess in Spawn's case, a guest character. I am working on one for Rain. I'm going to try to hopefully have it done before the Combat Pack 2 comes out. I'm not making any promises, but I'm trying to do that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Rain in the comments below. If there's anything new you learn that either makes you more interested, less interested, about the same. Definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for checking out this video. And as I always say, another time, another place, keep being awesome.